Do you need your phone?
You gotta share it. We gotta start.
Hello.
Hey.
Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? How are you, baby?
I'm doing great, babe. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited. So today we're gonna be doing episode number 21.
21 already?
21.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. 21.
I feel like
That's
it's.
amazing.
I feel like it's been. It hasn't been that long yet.
Well, it has. It's been a couple of months that we've been sharing every Tuesday at noon. I hope that you guys are taking copious notes and learning and about the the nuggets that we're throwing. There's some good information. And if you guys want to find out about all this information, if you guys have missed any of these episodes, you can find them on YouTube as well, on Remax Innovative YouTube page. So you can find them right there. So today we're going to be talking, Eloy, about first-time home buyers. The keys of the checklist.
The checklist. So we're actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna give them a checklist, Monica.
Okay, awesome.
Una checklist para que la gente sepa más o menos qué son los steps. What are the steps that they gotta take in order for them to kind of like start getting ready to purchase a home. Más que todo,
Yeah, si quieren empezar, ¿verdad? Y no saben exactly where to start. So esto les va a servir muy bien el día de hoy, ¿verdad?
This is gonna help them a lot, definitely.
Okay. Excelente. So vamos a empezar entonces, siempre empezamos un poquito con compartiendo qué es lo que hicimos en la semana. So, como ustedes pueden recordar, esta semana por fin abrieron los restaurantes. Y pues aquí les vamos a compartir un poquito de las cosas ricas que comimos para ver si se animan a ir.
When they brought that plate to the table, Monica, I was like, ¿qué nos están dando?
¿Qué es esto?
¿Qué es esto?
Parece un arbolito.
Because Monica was actually she was ordering, and then while she was ordering, I went to the restroom, which it took a little bit of time for me to come back. When I came back, I was like, what did you order? I was like, what's this?
And it looked amazing. Esa es una coliflor, porque según yo estoy haciendo keto, pero pues con todas esas salsas ya es considerado cheat day, ¿no? I don't know, tiene a bunch of sugar, forget
but
it.
It was actually really good. Parecía como que te estabas comiendo un chicharroncito.
Sí, la verdad que sí, era como un chicharrón.
So it was good. I really liked it.
Delicious. Okay. So, ahí esta semana acabamos nuestra main entrance, Eloy, de nuestra casa.
De la casa, yeah.
Y estamos muy felices porque finalmente I think we're going to be getting in the house sometime this month.
We should be moving in, and I would say maybe by in the next week or so.
I hope so.
If we get everything that we're putting together.
So
now, I mean, it's not going to be 100% complete, but I think we can start, moving into the house by.
So ahorita estamos un poquito dependiendo de Edison, Eloy, ¿verdad? Y Edison me marcaron esta mañana para otra propiedad y su crew les dio COVID a todos. Increíblemente pensamos que COVID ya goodbye, ¿verdad? No, me llamaron esta mañana y al crew de Edison en esa ciudad donde tenemos esa otra propiedad que les da el COVID a varios. They tested positive.
Everybody tested positive?
No, a few of them.
Wow, you gotta be kidding. And
a few, like a good little bunch.
But what's crazy is that they've been working all this, this past few months, they've been working, and so it's just like, they actually got it now.
Pero si te acuerdas en ese proyecto, we couldn't get a hold of these guys because of the COVID. In the beginning, that crew wasn't working. Then, during the pandemic, regresaron, todo estaba bien. Y ahora que terminamos, no pueden ir a conectar la luz porque otra vez, el problema del COVID. So, para toda la gente que tiene COVID todavía y están batallando con los struggles y bueno, lo que es la enfermedad, pues les mandamos un saludo desde aquí. Esperemos que se encuentren bien. ¿Y ahí lo que estás haciendo?
That was me right there. That was actually having my first drink at a restaurant after, how long has it been? Over 2 months?
Yeah, desde March cerraron.
Over 2 months, and we just kind of like, we were celebrating that we could go.
So toda la semana nos la pasamos comiendo fuera.
Pretty much, como que nos tenían amarrados, yo creo.
Sí, nos tenían amarrados. Ahí está otra. Ahí estamos en otro día diferente con unas amistades. Y ahí comimos muy rico. No sé si han ido a Water Grill. Si no han ido, vayan, por favor. Nosotros ordenamos, cuando vamos últimamente, ordenamos el cangrejo. y y tiene unas super patas bien largas. So, ahí
There you
está
go.
el
That's the whole
cangrejo.
thing.
There you go. So,
It was about 9-10 pounds.
It was about 19 pounds. Y está pricey porque venden como $85 la pound. So.
And then you get what? Okay, you got your hair done.
I got my hair done!
Yeah, finally.
So, yo sí soy de las que corrió al salón, como pueden ver, ¿verdad? La última vez me lo hizo Eloy. Tú me hiciste el pelo, babes.
Te ayudé.
Bueno, yo me hice el frente y Eloy me hizo todo lo de atrás. Y hay más o menos. So, pero hoy ya pude salir y todo con mucho cuidado, con máscaras y todo, pero ya podemos salir.
Put on the mask and everything, and you went to do your hair. Okay, dale. And then.
Bueno, y esta semana, pues estamos un poco estresados con la situación que está pasando con todo lo de los riots y todo lo de esta gente que anda robando y aprovechando la oportunidad, ¿no? De lo que está sucediendo para entrar y asaltar todos estos shopping centers, todos estos malls y bueno, qué tristeza porque, bueno, ahorita nada más estamos enseñando esta foto.
Making it a chaos,
me imagino que ya han visto bastante.
We're staying in Long Beach and that happened close to
very close to where we live.
We're staying now, where we live, and so I think it's causing a lot of stress for everybody. I support the march and I support everything that is happening. But one of the things that my mom always used to say, la violencia siempre crea más violencia.
Así es.
I believe on marching and doing the marches and everything. Y yo sé que hay mucha gente que lo está haciendo for the right cause, and they're going there, pero hay gente que está tomando ventaja de las manifestaciones.
Yeah. Y que toman que pertenecen a otros grupos que realmente tienen otras ondas en la cabeza, otra ideología, ¿verdad? Que realmente es lo opuesto a lo que queremos ver, ¿verdad? Queremos ver justicia, queremos ver que el sistema pues se arregle, ¿verdad? Con lo que está sucediendo, ¿verdad? Pero lo que no queremos es ver precisamente lo que está sucediendo. Así que pues todos los business owners que han perdido, ¿verdad? No sé, dentro de sus negocios, que han tenido pérdidas, ¿verdad? Pues lo sentimos mucho.
I think it's really sad and we feel for them. We feel for them and I don't know. I mean, I just I think it's it's unacceptable. I feel that it's really sad for all these people because there's also people within the community, gente que trabajadora que le ha tomado años a build up their businesses. Llegar a ese punto donde pueden tener un negocito. Apenas estábamos empezando a abrir los negocios saliendo del COVID. And some of these businesses, they weren't even making money for a few months. Y ahora ya están otra vez in a little pickle.
Ya, otra vez están batallando porque ahora está destruido. Espero que tengan sus aseguranzas ahí listas, pero todos son struggles que van a pasar por los siguientes meses.
It takes time. The insurance doesn't just give you the money.
They don't kick in right away.
They don't kick in. They don't give you the money right away. So it's a process, and it could be for depending on what insurance you had, it could be a process of maybe 3, 4, even 5, 6 months before they can get back in business again.
Así es.
Entonces, para la gente, si alguien nos está mirando con las protestas and you guys are going out and doing it, please, just make sure support everybody.
Háganlo pacíficamente.
Háganlo pacíficamente. If you guys see somebody doing something erroneous, please tell them something. Because at the end of the day, that's the only way that we could continue moving forward and doing everything that we love to do is just by supporting all of us, supporting each other.
Así es. Al final eso es lo que importa. Hay que hacernos support y hay que salir de esto juntos y fuertes, ¿verdad?
All right, vamos a movernos con la rifa, raffle time. Se nos viene la rifa. ¿Qué vamos a rifar el día de hoy?
¿Y qué?
Hi guys.
Hey.
Sí, rifamos también la vez pasada teníamos algo que íbamos a rifar.
Sí. No hemos agarrado la information from the person who won, so we can't put them on here, pero sí había ganador. So congratulations.
Awesome.
Once we get their information, then we'll be able to put them on here. Okay. So today's question, what should buyers do? Should they start looking at homes or get pre-approved first? So, ¿qué tienen que hacer los compradores? Primero se precalifican o ver casas primero.
Okay.
So,
A ver casas primero.
a ver casas, o ¿cómo se dice?
Sí, pues viewing homes.
¿Eh?
¿No?
Sí.
¿Qué sería mejor para un...
tradúcenos.
A ver,
les voy a hacer la traducción en español porque... ¿Qué es mejor para una persona que está pensando comprar? Si es mejor empezar a mirar propiedades o si es mejor que se precalifiquen antes de poder empezar a buscar una casa.
Aquí está mi traductor. Y entonces, here's the gift. Did you guys show the gift yet? Or
No, yeah.
Look.
Okay, there you go.
So this
Oh.
is super cute. It's made out of bamboo, which is really good for cooking.
Awesome.
So a ver quién se lo quiere ganar. A ver si
Is
hay
it
uno de
like a
las
salad
moms.
maker? Or,
No, es el
what is it?
cutting board y tiene 2 spoons, 1 spatula, 1 spoon, and then the little salad thing, the clip thing on top.
I love
So it's
it.
really cool.
That's pretty good. You always find like the best
Yeah.
items on online, huh?
That's
You know, it's like
awesome.
Does that mean I'm a good shopper?
you're a
Yes,
good online
definitely.
shopper. Yeah. There.
All right, so hopefully
Yeah.
you guys can answer and win the gift, and then we'll get back to you. I think we have to show 3 winners, because I think one we have the picture, and then last week's, and then let's see hopefully this one, and then we'll have a little slide of the winners that
Yeah.
have been winning the gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Try to see if they can send you a little video, at least, just like, saying something about
Yeah, that would be nice.
maybe because we've been getting a few people that had been following us for quite some time.
Yes.
Maybe they can talk about their experience or something, que te digan un poquito de si les está gustando, si le ven beneficio.
¿Qué aprendieron?
¿Qué
¿O
aprendieron?
qué han
exacto.
implementado
Si les
hasta
caemos
ahorita?
bien,
Si
si
les
le
caemos
caemos
bien,
mal.
si les caemos gordos, si nos miran porque les caemos mal, si
Yeah,
nos miran
okay,
porque
okay.
whatever it
That'll be
is.
my next, that'll be my next
The
job.
next
Okay.
question.
So I'll see you guys later. Please answer the question below. Let's have some communication. I want to speak to you guys. If you guys have any other questions, we'll be answering those questions as well.
Okay,
Awesome,
all right,
awesome.
wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, so
Bien,
interest
bien.
rates today, Monica, guess what?
A ver,
They
Eloy.
continue to be super low. We still seeing rates. There's actually some rates that we're seeing under the 3%, Monica. So it's someone that is purchasing a home, they can have the potential, the ability de poder agarrar un préstamo bajo del 3%. Anyone looking to buy a house through the down payment assistance programs that we offer, down payment assistance, closing cost assistance, todavía los pueden agarrar también with like a low 3, like a 3.125, 3.25, Monica.
threes.
So todavía abajo de los low 3s pueden agarrar su down payment y pueden agarrar sus closing cost assistance. So I'm going to take a
Spectacular.
little time right now, Monica. Quick time. ¿Hay alguien ahí, alguna persona que nos esté saludando? Duncan and
They're already answering the raffle question.
okay, wonderful.
Beautiful.
So
Higuera and Perla Vasquez have already answered.
okay, so Maria, Perla, hey guys, hello girls, and who else is there?
Brenda Hernandez.
Brenda
Hi,
Hernandez.
Brenda.
Hello, Brenda. So if you guys can kind of like give me a little input of the people that are coming in and acknowledge them coming in, say hi to them, as they're coming in, mándenles un saludito para que sepan que estamos aquí al tanto de sus preguntas, al tanto de sus comentarios. Si tienen algún comentario también, if you guys have a good comment, just post your comments. We have our team here that it's going to let us know if it's something that we should talk about or something that you guys, a good question or whatever, we're here to help you out as much as we can.
Así es, let's do it.
Okay?
I'm really happy que los intereses, going back to the interest rates, Eloy, no sé, pues varios meses se han mantenido bien abajo y espero que precisamente cuando hay mucho caos, yo pienso que son de las buenas noticias entre lo malo y que espero que la gente esté tomando ventaja en comprar una nueva casa, aunque la situación esté como esté, ¿verdad?
Mira, aunque está ahorita el chaos del COVID-19 and everything that is happening right now with the riots and everything that is going on right now, se siguen vendiendo las casas.
Se siguen vendiendo las casas.
It is unbelievable that it, still it hasn't stopped. People are getting pre-approved, people getting pre-qualified, y en algunas ciudades, Mónica, believe it or not, no me vas a creer esto. I was actually doing some breakdowns in some cities. There's this one city, this one property, the rent for that property would be $1,650 if they were to rent it out.
Right.
Si la fueran a comprar, it would be $1,450.
Wow.
So in some
Amazing.
places, people even have the ability to
Even pay less.
even pay
on their
a lot
mortgage.
less. Central California, just so you know, we hire someone that is going to be helping us in that area.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
yesterday I got a call from this lady. She lives in Visalia, California. Y me dice que the rents over there, they're about $1,800, right, for a big house, $1,500 for a regular house. And she says, Eloy, if I was to buy a house right now, my payment is going to be like $1,300.
Wow. That's lo que le llamamos es de tiro un no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer, right? And with a down payment assistance program, Monica.
Wow, espectacular. So, intereses bajos, ayuda para su down payment. Y en muchos casos, ayuda del seller para el closing cost.
So, tenemos clientes que están entrando a su casa con cero dinero de la bolsa.
Óyeme.
Zero money out of pocket.
Espectacular. Así que no se queden fuera.
All right,
Entonces
okay.
vamos a empezar
So let's
con
go ahead
nuestra
and get
checklist.
started with the episode. All right. So the checklist for the first time home buyer. Una de las cosas, Mónica, la primera cosa que me gustaría cubrir, what do you think? What do you think is the first thing when you're renting a house? How do you think that people go out and look for rentals, Mónica?
Ahorita yo creo que por el marketplace, Eloy, es la opción casi que la gente toma. Antes eran las revistas, ¿verdad? Que el clasificado y así. Pero ahora se me hace que ya lo hacen más por medio del marketplace.
So some people use marketplace, Silo. Do you think people still kind of like drive around like the city where they want to live?
Sí, a lo mejor.
And maybe find a sign
neighborhood.
or something like that?
Correcto.
Okay, now let me ask you something. So if I'm renting, yo quiero rentar una casa, can I get pre-approved once? Y ya digo, okay, me gustó esta casa, let me get pre-approved. If I don't get approved for that house, can I use the same approval and go and find another rental?
Absolutely.
I
Yes.
could do that?
Yes, you
With
can
a
do that.
rental?
Oh, with a rental, no. I'm sorry. Para comprar, yes. Con un
Okay.
rental, no, fíjate,
So
porque...
te estoy hablando específicamente de un rental.
Okay, so me pongo mi head de rental.
Yeah.
No, you can do that. Tiene cada lugar donde vas a aplicar, te están corriendo el crédito.
Exacto.
Sí.
Okay, so te pregunto y te hago esta pregunta clave por una razón, Mónica, because so this is what happens. Majority of the time when people come and when they want to buy a house, they don't want to get pre-approved because in their mind they're thinking like renters.
Right.
They're thinking like, oh, I'm going to go and I'm going to rent a property and I'm not going to submit an application on a rental until I know that I like that specific property,
Yes.
that I like that rental.
Yeah.
So the reason why is because if you don't qualify for that rental or you don't get it, right, you have to go look for another property, submit another
Start all over
application,
again.
go again and submit another application.
Yeah.
So the beautiful thing about purchasing a home is that once you get pre-approved, you get pre-qualified, we are going to give you a letter. And that letter states that you're pre-approved for X amount of money. We're going to tell you, okay, this is the maximum that you are pre-approved for, and this is the breakdown on your monthly payments.
Yes.
Right? So now you can go in any city, any location with that letter, and you can say, hey, I can afford to make, this purchase here, right? And so with that a specific pre-approval letter, what's going to happen, Monica, is that you only need to get once, you only need to get pre-approved once every 90 days. So, ¿qué significa?
Se expira,
Significa
entonces
que
sí tiene expiration
tiene
date.
un expiration period of 90 days, pero esa carta is going to be good for the process, for those 90 days process for you to look for whatever house que está dentro del precio within the criteria of the price that you qualify for.
Y eso que dices de la criteria, Eloy, me gusta porque hay, no sé, miles de casas enlistadas, ¿verdad? Y en lugar de estar buscando echarnos un clavado, buscar entre esos miles de propiedades, ¿verdad? Lo que nos ayuda el saber para cuánto calificamos es que reducimos ahora a una específica criteria, como dices tú, y nada más sabemos que podemos comprar casa en cierto range.
¿Y sabes qué es lo bonito de eso que tú dices, Mónica? Que nosotros aquí en Remax Innovative, nosotros aquí como real estate agents, es como que si tú, if you were to make a suit tailor for you, como si te fueran a hacer un suit que te va a quedar a la medida. So once we know what you qualify for, once we know exactly how much Monica qualifies for, what we're going to do is we're going to put you, Monica, te vamos a poner en el sistema que nosotros tenemos We're going to put you right into the system that we have. And then guess what?
Now I'm going to start receiving
You're
emails.
You're going to start receiving emails of properties.
Right.
But those properties that we're going to send you are going to be specifically
to what you qualify.
to what you qualify and to your needs.
Right.
So, si tú me dices, hey, Hilo, yo necesito una casa, 2 recámaras, un baño, 2 recámaras, 2 baños, large backyard.
So what about
yo
garage,
necesito
if it's really important?
You need a garage, you need a long driveway, whatever is the specifics of whatever you tell me that you need, we're going to be able to set it up into that criteria. So, ese es un sistema inteligente. Y lo que hace el sistema, ¿sabes de qué hace? Lo bonito de ese sistema que se llama el MLS es de que en el momento que entra una propiedad al mercado that fits your criteria, right within the second that it comes into the market, guess who's going to get it?
Well, me. I get notified.
You're going to get more notified, Monica.
Nice.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. So, antes de empezar, quería dar esos poquitos.
Wow, ¿y no has empezado?
No he empezado todavía. That's not even the beginning.
Ya me tienes bien emocionada.
Go ahead.
María Higuera nos dice que your team has previously provided me with guidance. Unfortunately, at the time, I wasn't ready with my finances and credit score, but with your guidance, it has been improving. Thank you so much. I believe 2021 is my year.
Okay. So, what's her name again? María
Higuera.
María Higuera,
Wow.
muchas gracias por el comentario. And we're here, like I said, even if it takes time, the reason why we're doing this and we continue doing this, how do we call this? Programs, segments, episodes, is so we can bring the knowledge to everyone that is watching. And that's, we don't charge you for this. We do it for free. We do it out of our heart because we want to help you. We want you guys to have a good understanding and for you guys to have the knowledge of what it takes to own a home. A ver, Mónica, ayúdame por favor ahí con la slide.
So determine how much you can afford. Consider what your monthly payments are today and what they will be after you purchase a home. Key factors include income, debt, credit score, and closing costs.
You want to explain something about that in regards to your own experience?
Well, yeah. So you gotta consider. Well, you gotta start all over again, like with the budget. I guess is the number one thing, right? So primero tenemos que regresar a los basics, ¿verdad? Y saber cuánto es lo que necesitamos para nuestros daily needs. Porque aunque compremos una casa, tenemos que aprender a ser bien responsables y decir esto es para la casa, estos son para nuestros daily needs, porque, bueno, ya tenemos experiencia rentando y sabemos que dónde va el dinero cuando lo recibimos, ¿verdad? Pero cuando estamos comprando, ¿verdad? Tenemos que tener la disciplina de no meternos en deuda, porque la deuda sí nos perjudica para calificar.
Exacto. Y también, you also have to consider that now you're going to be responsible or maybe paying additional bills that you were not responsible for before.
Así
when
es,
you're getting
como
into
property
a home.
taxes.
Exactly. Property taxes, insurance. Maybe before you didn't have to pay an insurance, or it wasn't as high as as compared to now when you own a home. A lot of people are going to want to buy furniture, so now you're going to get an additional debt of the furniture and everything. So before you go into thinking about purchasing the home, and this is the reason why it's important to get together with us, even if they're not ready for whatever reason, we're going to analyze their credit and we're going to tell them, look, if you were to clear out all this debt of your credit, si paga esta tarjeta de crédito, si limpia esto de aquí, si quitamos esto de acá, if you paid off some of these accounts, then now you're going to be able to qualify. And not only that, but a lot of the times, what I've discovered, Mónica, hay veces que la gente paga más en tarjetas de crédito que lo que van a pagar en un pago de su casa.
It's true. We've seen it before.
We've seen it many times, and so that is the reason why it's very, very, very important.
Primero es ver las finanzas, ¿verdad? Es meternos a hacer dive in, porque mucha gente creo que le da miedo, ¿verdad? Meterse a ver sus deudas y sus finanzas, pero el primer paso es conocer la situación en la que estamos, ¿verdad? Number 2, so get pre-approved. Getting pre-approved enables you to look for a home at or below the price, right? It says price
Yeah,
right there.
mira, dale.
Okay, below the price level with confidence. But you will need to get qualified. So proof of income, these are the steps, right? The 4 things that you need to get pre-qualified. Proof of income, credit check, employment verification, and your ID.
So those are basically the things that we need in order for us to get a pre-approved or issue a pre-approved letter, precalificar al cliente. So that way, this is how we discover whether or not you can afford to purchase a home.
Okay.
So we're gonna need 2 years of taxes.
Right.
We're also gonna need to run your credit.
Right.
Yeah, we're
Very
gonna
important.
have to verify employment for 2 years. Now, una pregunta,
Pay stubs? We need
yeah,
pay
pay
stubs?
stubs. We need pay stubs. Pero algo que es bien importante aquí, Mónica, que le quiero especificar a la gente es esto. There's many times where people think that, or they hear from other people, you have to be at the same job for 2 years, and that is not true. You know, you can have had maybe 3 or 4 jobs during the last 2 years. All we need to know is that you had been employed for the past 2 years.
So same line of credit? I mean, same line of work?
It doesn't
or-
necessarily have to be the same line of work or the same type of work. Lo que
So,
sí
¿pudiste haber sido maestra y después mesera o al revés? Okay.
You could have done that, pero lo que sí es importante es de que if you were self-employed and you went from being self-employed to going into being W-2 and you're only being employed for 6 months, we can do the loan that way. But if you do it opposite, where you were
From employee
from
to
being an
self-employed?
employee and you're going now from being self-employed, you need 2 years. Ahí sí vas a necesitar 2 años como self-employed to prove yourself.
Y eso de self-employed, ahorita que lo dice Eloy, yo creo que es muy importante mencionar que la gente a veces estamos buscando maneras de cómo, pues, ¿verdad? Pagar menos taxes. Eso es un hecho, todo el mundo lo hace, ver, si el uniforme que compraron, ok, órale, lo metemos ahí, tax deductible, ¿verdad? Y todo es tax deductible. Pero tenemos que pensar que cuando vamos a comprar una casa y somos self-employed, tenemos que de veras ser conscientes en cuánto estamos haciendo de deducciones.
Right.
¿Verdad? Porque si no, entonces no califican la gente que es self-employed. So, si son self-employed, ¿qué tienen que hacer?
So alguien que es self-employed and wants to buy a house, before you do your taxes, I usually recommend que vengan a vernos. That way we can tell them, look, if you're planning on buying a house, depending on whatever location you're planning to buy a home, then we can tell you specifically, look, this is how much money you need to report. This is, you got to make sure that you don't write off so many things and you're at least reporting X amount of money in order for you to be able to qualify for the home that you want. Porque a veces que también me ha tocado ver gente que gana muy bien and they report too many things, o apenas empezaron con el negocio, es nuevo, o tuvieron que comprar, they have to buy all the accessories, all the items for the business. So in reality, the business didn't really make too much money at the beginning. Maybe sometimes for the first 1 or 2 years, they don't make a lot of money, and that is one of the reasons why the banks.
Maybe no están listos.
Por eso es la razón de que los bancos también they usually request 2 years to for you to have prove yourself.
Right.
So
And
would
the
you
profit
sit-
and loss.
So would you sit down with them and explain to them, kind of give them a plan on what to do with their taxes before they file?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can
Before
definitely
they file is
do that.
actually the
So
key word.
before filing is the key word. So that way, they at least can start. They can start planning down. The process of que empiecen to marinate, ¿verdad? Que la empiecen a marinar
Por ejemplo, en esta situación de ahorita ya ni siquiera serían 2 años que tienen que esperar, Eloy, porque mucha gente no ha hecho sus taxes del 2019. Entonces, ahorita es buen momento que se reúnen contigo si son self-employed, porque pueden más o menos estimar, ¿verdad?, qué necesitan hacer en sus taxes del 2019, que fueron los del año pasado. Pero entrando el año, si ya quieren comprar, para febrero, marzo, abril, que hagan sus taxes, ya tienen 2 tax returns
exactly. And
y ya pueden comprar.
That is an advantage right now, Monica.
Right?
The advantage right now is that there's a lot of people that haven't done the taxes for 2019 y ya casi estamos a mediados de año. So if they get together with us, we'll tell them, hey, look, this is what you got to do for 2019, and then at the beginning of the year, this is what you got to do for 2020. So within 6 months, if you're self-employed,
Sí.
ya la tienes hecha, ya sabes lo que tienes que hacer.
Ahorita la tienen facilita.
And I think Brenda was going to say something, Brenda.
We don't have the tax return, the 1 year tax return right now? Did it come back or no?
Oh, the program?
No yet, it's not
No.
available
We
right
did,
now.
So we did have that
Yeah,
tax
yeah. So what
And the
Brenda,
BOEs también.
yeah, what Brenda's mentioning is that we had a program that was 1 year tax returns. It hasn't come back, so right now necessarily we do have to have the 2 years of taxes. So yeah, thank you for reminding us of that. All right.
Okay, so
El
ya
siguiente
finally, porque mucha gente empieza con el step number 3.
Exacto.
Empiezan buscando la casa y se brincaron step 1 and 2, right? So step number 3, now you can search for a home. You can most definitely start searching for homes online on your own to see what the market is like, but consulting with a professional is more ideal in getting you into the right home.
Y era lo que te comentaba hace rato. The beauty about getting together with us, Monica, is that es como cuando vas y te compras un traje. Dices, ¿sabes qué? Me voy a comprar un traje, voy a ir a I don't know, Express, or, I'm going to go to Macy's. Bueno, ahorita no están abiertas las tiendas, pero anyways, before when you were able to do that, right? Ibas y decías, me voy a comprar un suit, lo que sea, and they're already made, right? No te va a quedar 100%, no te va a quedar, como decía mi mamá, no te va a quedar al centavo. ¿Verdad? No te va a quedar ahí al trancazo. Entonces, if you go and you get a tailor and they come and they measure you and they put it together for you y te queda así exactamente como es, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. So that is the difference between hiring a professional. So in this case, when you hire us, we put them into the system, right? And we tailor the program, we condition the MLS para que les lleguen a ellos las propiedades que ellos en realidad están buscando.
Excelente.
And then at the same time, as we're going out with them, we're showing them properties, we can adjust the system. We can adjust the system. Porque a veces nos toca gente que son como Mónica, ¿verdad? Que es un poquito más, ¿cómo le podemos decir, bebé?
Pues de mejor gusto.
De mejor gusto, sí, un poquito más de mejor gusto, más, ¿qué más?
Pues no sé, más, no sé qué más. ¿Tú qué
Como
puedes
un
decir de mí?
Como un poquito más especial.
Okay, I like especial.
¿Especial?
Sí, especial.
No tan picky, pero un poquito
No,
picky.
picky no es la palabra. Eso no me gusta.
So as you're going on, sometimes it takes a little bit of time, right?
Así es.
So to define what you truly want. So you need to go out and search, and then as you're searching, se va ajustando todo.
Así
And so
es.
those are some of the things that we're able to do. And you're not on the search alone. No están solos. Siempre tienen a alguien.
Y entonces ya de ahí lo que tienen que hacer es dejarte saber, hey, me gustó esta casa.
Exacto. So
¿verdad?
so ya una vez que ellos ya hicieron el proceso, so now it's time to find a real estate agent. This is when we come into place, right? Okay. And when you're working with my team, I have a good amount of agents that are working with me. One thing, that I truly love about, working within a team and something that is great about our team, Monica, is that we have all types of personalities.
Great.
And one of the things that I do is that when people come and they get pre-approved, right, and I get together with them, I get to see which personality they have. And so I started thinking, I go, okay, what agent is going to be a good fit
Nice.
to work with this client?
Wow.
And so depending on the client, yo ya escojo, okay, which girl or which guy is going to be working best with them. Y por eso es la razón that our clients, they have a great experience when they're working with
Oye,
us.
no, y esos son años de estudio, y de psicología. ¿Verdad?
It sometimes it's a little hard, pero majority of the time sí le damos ahí
Al clavo.
Le pegamos al clavo. Exacto.
Sí, es excelente. Entonces, encontrar el realtor y lo padre, como dices tú, es un grupo, no, o sea, es un grupo de gente, es un equipo, ¿verdad? Es realmente comprar una casa, no nada más es llegar y entrar y ya tengo realtor y esta casa me gustó y ya se armó. Necesitas un grupo de gente profesional que esté respaldándote, ¿verdad? Necesitas el buen lender, el buen home inspector que te pueda ayudar a entender las necesidades o qué está bien y qué está mal de la casa, ¿verdad? Un buen escrow, o sea, son varios teams que van a estar respaldándolos, ¿verdad? Y porque Eloy también es, ¿cómo te llamamos? Un poco especial.
Extremadamente especial.
Porque Eloy es muy especial y le ha tomado años definir este equipo.
Claro.
Entonces, al venir ustedes a trabajar con el equipo, ¿verdad? De Eloy.
No es cualquier equipo.
No es cualquier equipo. Eloy ha gastado bastantes años en encontrar los mejores en cada área. Así que eso me gusta porque también has hecho tu buen research y has escogido the right team.
Yeah. Y la otra cosa también es de que we're done thousands of transactions, Monica. In the past, almost 15 years that we've been in the business, we have done thousands of transactions. So especially here in the areas that we work, we know the people that get the listings, we know the movers and shakers in the area. Y a veces muchas veces lo que le digo a la gente is not how much you know, it's who you know.
Right.
And so that's how we many times we're able to help our clients get their offers accepted. Because we know the agent on the other end.
Exacto, I was going to say, porque yo he visto muchas veces que dicen, me gustó esta casa y tu primer pregunta, ¿quién es el agente?
Yeah.
¿Verdad? Porque seguramente vas a conocer el agente.
So, Cristina Fuentes Sandoval nos pregunta, how much down payment is needed for first-time buyers?
Okay, so esa es una excelente pregunta. En realidad, tenemos programas, una vez más, que son 0%, so it's going to be 0% down payment. We have programs with 0%, zero closing costs. We have programs that are 100% financing. And everything is going to vary depending on the finances of every person. We also have, for first-time home buyers, we have the 3.5% down payment for FHA and the 3% for conventional. Okay. So then again, we have all these programs. If you really want to know what's the best program available for you, and that is the reason why I always invite people to come and get pre-approved or get a free consultation with me, so then that way we can go and explore all the options. Y hay veces que los clientes califican hasta para unos 3 o 4 programas diferentes.
Excellent.
And so then now at that point, they can decide which program is best for you.
Or combine.
Yeah.
Amazing. Or combine unos dos
yeah,
programas.
exactly. Or combine them too. Yeah, exactly. So,
Okay. Excelente.
All right, so go ahead, Monica.
So visit open houses and tour homes. Visiting homes in person can help you identify what you like and what is most important to you. It also helps you to ask questions and bring a tape measure. Okay?
All right, that was you with the tape measure, remember?
Ay,
And Monica was always with the tape measure.
No,
Oh, no. My
quepo aquí.
My sofa is not going to fit here. My bed is not going to fit in here.
Exacto, hay que checar todo.
So, how about submitting an offer, Monica? Here you go.
So this is the fun part, right? Because then you found the home, ¿va? La que te va a gustar. So a veces toma tiempo llegar a este proceso. Submit an offer. Once you find the home you like, you'll be ready to submit an offer. Your agent here at RE/MAX Innovative can help you prepare your offer, which includes your offer price, establishing contingencies, terms, and much more. Be prepared to negotiate the purchase price if the seller presents a counteroffer.
Yeah. Now, and then it is also important that you have somebody representing you. You want to have an agent that is going to represent you as a buyer.
Right.
It's kind of like, think about this, and this is the way that I always put it, Monica. If somebody was suing you, right, and they have an attorney, the person that is suing you has an attorney, would you want to go and look for that same attorney to represent you? Or would you want to hire your own attorney to go and fight for you?
Yeah, my own attorney for
You're
sure.
an attorney. So that is the reason why I always tell people, look, if you like a house, it's important that you have an agent that is going to represent you, that is going to look for the best terms that are going to protect you.
Right.
That is not going to be lenient towards what's best for the seller, but it's also going to look the protection for you y que no te va a poner en una situación problematic.
Right.
Does that make sense?
That makes
There's
sense.
another question. De Jessica López,
Ajá.
¿hay oportunidad de comprar casa con un permiso de trabajo?
Sí hay oportunidad, sí, claro que sí. También le podemos regalar a ella una free consultation. So si tiene su work permit, you're not going to be able to take advantage of the down payment assistance programs, but because no va a poder tomar ventaja de su de poder de los programas de asistencia del 0% pero sí puede comprar con un low down payment, con un bajo down payment del 3.5 o del 3%, ¿verdad? Y le podemos regalar una consulta para que por favor venga y le asistamos y le digamos exactamente para cuánto puede calificar. Ahora, Mónica, ¿es a home inspection important?
Very important. Yo creo que es una vez que ya te aceptaron tu oferta, creo que es el siguiente paso más importante en el proceso de la compra de tu casa.
Déjame te digo por qué es bien importante, Mónica. And the reason why it's super important to do a home inspection and what a lot of families don't understand is that when you're purchasing a house, es casi como comprar un carro en la calle. ¿Qué significa eso? Significa que you're buying the property in assist conditions. And a lot of times the seller might live at the property or might not live at the property. So yo siempre le recomiendo a la gente, do a home inspection. Because if you pay for an inspector to come into the house, they're going to inspect plumbing, they're going to inspect the electrical, they're going to inspect the roofing, they're going to inspect everything within the house, and then they're going to give you a report. Okay. And so with that report, you can see, hey, you know what? I don't think I should get myself into this house because it has too many things that I need to fix, as soon as I move into the home. Or you can say, hey, you know what? And it's a lot of work, but I want to ask the seller to cover some of these items, right? Or you could say, hey, I'm getting the house for a really good price, and I know this is what I'm getting myself into. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move with the process. Or you can also say, you know what, this is a lot of work. This house is not worth it.
Yeah, so creo que aquí es el punto de negociación, pero no solamente eso, sino también tenemos que considerar, es como que muy delicado, porque tenemos que considerar todos los aspectos y tenemos que poner en una balanza, hey, esta de veras es la casa de mis sueños, y creo que tenemos que ver, ¿la locación es correcta? Yes. Most likely si la locación es correcta y el tamaño del lote, el tamaño de la casa está correcta y ya el precio te hace sentido, creo que entonces lo demás puede ser negociado.
So you have to evaluate it.
Tienes como que evaluar todos esos aspectos, ¿verdad? Porque es muy difícil encontrar todas estas cosas en una propiedad. Right. Y es la razón por la que yo también me tardé mucho en comprar mi segunda casa, ¿verdad? Porque yo le dije a Eloy, búscame location, es lo más importante para mí. So location y de ahí y lot size. Yo quiero un lote grande. Cuando me encuentres esos dos hablamos.
So now think about this, Monica, and putting it into perspective, think of it this way. If I was to find you the house of your dreams in a location that you don't like, could you change the location?
No.
No, and the answer is no, right? And now, if I was to find you a location that is the location of your dreams, but it's not the house of your dreams, can you turn that house into the house of your dreams?
Yes.
And so what is important is more than anything that you're in a location where you feel that is the location that you like.
That you like.
Que te agrada de verdad.
That's for your second. Exacto.
No
siempre aplica, ¿verdad?
Yeah, no siempre aplica, pero sometimes, one of the things that I've discovered is this. Si yo estoy viviendo in next city, that means that I'm comfortable somehow within that city. So even if I have to buy my house, it might not be what other people think is the best location, but because I live there, I know, and I've been there for a while, I'm already used to that location, right? Yeah. So I might want to start there and then later on within the future transfer somewhere else. And then that's kind of like what we did, right?
Sí, exactamente. Lo mismo nosotros hicimos, nos movimos de locación eventualmente. Duramos 13 años en la misma locación, que no era la que queríamos in the very beginning, pero
o que la gente
nos
decía,
quedamos cómodos.
Maybe it's not the best location for you guys.
¿Verdad?
Right?
Exacto, pero nos quedamos cómodos. Y eso es lo que casi siempre pasa para first time home buyers, ¿verdad? Right. Empezamos comprando en algo donde nos funciona para empezar y después ya podemos hacer upgrade.
And I think Danny here had a comment.
Yeah, Christina Fuentes is asking,
Hi, Christina.
Is escrow fees included in the down payment or is it additional costs?
Yeah, so the escrow fees are not going to be included on the down payment. The down payment is strictly towards the down payment of the house. And in some cases, when you're purchasing FHA, it covers some of the FHA fees that are part of the down payment. But the escrow cost is going to come as part of the closing costs or as part of the reserves. So it all depends porque está el escrow del banco cuando estás comprando la casa, so that's going to be part of the closing costs. Pero al mismo tiempo cuando ya estás dentro de la casa tienes que crear un escrow account and you have to have some reserves. So so there's two things that are
types of escrow, de hecho.
Y eso se explica cuando ven.
Eso se lo explicamos también. Once they come in and we start getting 101 and moving into the process, then we go over all the fees with them so they can have a better understanding of what they're getting.
O sea, lo mejor de todo para los first time home buyers siempre ponemos taxes y aseguranza included, ¿correcto?
Yeah.
¿Casi en todos o?
No todos ya ahorita, a menos que tú traigas 20% down payment, you could have the choice of saying, hey, I don't want to have my taxes and insurance included.
Exactamente, porque en el pasado muchas veces el banco no los no sé,
eso ya no, eso olvídate,
ya
eso,
quedó,
eso quedó en la historia hace that used to happen and when you started in the business, Monica, back in 2007 and in 2006.
No estamos back en lo está haciendo ver como que no, yo estoy joven en el negocio, ¿qué te pasa?
Now in years that that the banks don't typically do
no, por eso, pero lo que digo es de que no hay mi punto era de que no hay otros fees porque todo está incluido. Antes no lo incluían todo, pero no hay más fees, o sea, todo queda en el mismo pago mensual, incluyendo el escrow y la aseguranza.
Eso es lo que llaman en inglés PITI.
Correcto.
Pero I still get clients that ask me, ¿y va a estar incluido todo las taxas? Todavía tiene esa duda.
Sí.
Yeah, so it's important that people understand everything is going to be included with the exception of the utilities, but the payment is conformed for what is called PITI. You want
Principal,
interest,
taxes
and insurance. Exactly. So eso cubre todo. Sí sabe, Mónica. All right, okay, Mónica, dale, el appraisal. Okay. El siguiente paso, una vez que ya aceptaron la oferta, ya hicieron su home inspection, ¿qué sigue?
So, get an appraisal. An appraisal is an estimate as to the value of the property you are trying to buy. Lenders require an appraisal prior to issuing a mortgage.
¿Y sabes qué es lo bueno de hacer un appraisal, Mónica?
Pues te das cuenta del value de tu casa.
Te das cuenta del value. Not only that, but the bank is never going to allow you to pay more than what the house is worth.
Correcto.
So even if you write up an offer, your offer gets accepted, and it goes, let's say you wrote up an offer for whatever reason above from what the actual value of the property is, the bank is going to come back and it's going to say, hey, this property is not worth, those $25,000 more.
Exactly.
Right? And then it's a moment to either renegotiate, or if you really truly want to buy that house, then maybe you can cover the difference.
Entonces, there's no such a thing como que vas a comprar una casa bien cara.
Como que there's no such a thing that you're going to be overpaying for a house without you knowing that you're overpaying for that house.
So the bank is not going to let you.
El banco no te va a dejar.
Okay, so renegotiate if needed. So if problems arise during the inspection period, you may be able to renegotiate the purchase price of the home after taking account for any repairs that need to be made. If the seller refuses to drop the price, then consider asking for the seller to pay for the repairs.
Yeah, and so that's typically what happens.
Negotiation.
We renegotiate if we find something wrong within the property, or también si el value no llega, we can renegotiate on the value of the property.
Okay, and finally,
when everybody gets to celebrate and everybody gets excited and happy, ¿qué sigue, Mónica?
Finally, the close of the sale. So on closing day, all parties will sign the papers, sealing the deal, and ownership of the property will be transferred to you. So eso sucede yendo al Counter's Recorder's Office, ¿verdad? Y se hace record o se graba el deed of trust, ¿verdad? Y eso es oficialmente esa misma tarde, yo creo, o al día siguiente ya puedes agarrar las llaves de tu casa.
Yeah, if the closing happens, if the recording happens before 5 p.m., then we can do the home
Super.
delivery or the key delivery of the key at
same
the
day.
property the same day. Y aquí pues miras una familia que está llegando a la casa, and so we're congratulating them, congratulating the family.
Es muy emocional para todos nuestros primeros compradores.
Exactly. And so, este es el punto más bonito de lo que nosotros hacemos, Mónica. The best thing from
Pues
what we
son los
truly,
sueños de muchas
truly
familias.
love. Y yo creo que esto para mí es lo que me llena a mí más a estar y hacer lo que... why I do what I do. This is my...
Your passion.
It's my passion. It's my calling to help families, ¿Ah?
Pero no llores.
Me dan ganas de llorar. Se me quiebra el corazón.
Sí, es chillón. Es más chillón que yo.
A ver, si le decimos quiero llorar.
Pásame un vaso de agua, por favor. Ok,
Ay,
vamos
Dios mío.
a abrirlo para
Q&A.
Q&A, questions and answers.
Pero ya
Tenemos
hemos
unas
respondido
preguntas.
bastantes. Ya.
Pero aquí Dani tiene unas cuantas
A ver,
preguntas más.
dale,
Dale,
dale.
Dani.
Natalie Flores
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
How are you?
anda preguntando, buenas, ¿qué se necesitará para calificar? So what do you need to qualify?
Ok, so el primer paso para calificar a Natalie, llámenos, por favor, háganos una cita, le vamos a regalar una consulta gratis y le vamos a regalar una copia de su credit report también gratis.
Nice.
Lo único que necesitamos es 2 años de sus taxes, los 2 últimos talones de cheque, un estado bancario, copia de su ID y copia de su seguro social. Y viene con nosotros, nos toma aproximadamente unos 20 a 30 minutos y podemos saber si usted califica y de una manera rápida saber si sí se puede o si no se puede ayudarle. Y si no se puede ayudarle en ese específico momento,
Se le traza un plan.
se le traza un plan, correcto, y ya usted tiene ahí exactamente qué
Todos
es lo
los
que tiene
steps.
que hacer para poder
Boom, boom,
calificar.
boom.
Exacto. ¿Alguna otra preguntita que tengamos por ahí?
Preguntas, Donnie.
No, I think we did a good job. We were asking a lot of questions
¿Cuál es la
throughout
pregunta para la
the
rifa?
process.
The question is, what do you do first? Do you get pre-approved or look at homes?
So, la pregunta para la raffle, y ya empezaron a contestar bastantes.
Ya,
So,
ok.
primero, ¿qué es primero? ¿La compra de la
¿Qué es
búsqueda de la
primero,
casa?
el huevo o la gallina?
¿O el pre-approve? So, ¿primero se hacen pre-approve o primero buscan la casa? ¿Qué es primero? Esa es la pregunta. Si contestan por ahí, para en la noche, Brenda va a hacer la rifa.
La rifa.
Y
Anda un
se pueden
mosquito por
llevar
aquí, oye.
un bambú cardboard con su spatula. Y, There you go. bien, un regalito que se lo mandamos directo por Amazon.
Ok, alright.
Bien.
Entonces, con eso vamos a cerrar el programa, Mónica. Y un día más.
Un día más.
Y otra vez más, por favor, continúen todos allá afuera. Stay safe. Cuídense.
Hagan protestas pacíficamente.
Protestas pacíficas,
Nada
por favor.
de destrozos, por favor. Cuidemos a nuestros business owners.
Para toda la gente que tiene hijos, que están allá afuera también en las protestas, jálenle las orejas también si están
No los
haciendo
dejen.
destrozos, ¿ok? No los dejen que hagan cosas malas.
Así
All right.
es.
Entonces nos vemos. Hasta
Gracias,
luego. Un
mi gente.
saludito.
Nos vemos.
Se cuidan. Goodbye.